Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
One more time to start. I've got to start clapping every time now, fam. So we start them.
Clapping again, say no more. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
What's going on, peeps?
It's episode 12 of the CK podcast. This is actually getting more and more fun to do. We're learning more and more.
But as you said, now we got a fat camera right in the middle, bro. The pressure.
Yeah.
The pressure, bro.
Guys, we've upgraded.
You know what? I can actually see myself. That's the level we're at right now. That's the level we're on right now. Canon ting.
We've upgraded.
Visibility. You get me?
We got we're looking at just two phones before. Now we're looking at two phones and a fat Canon camera.
You would have never known if we didn't say 4K quality on phones. Better than we think.
Directly down the you. I'm looking at you right there. you. So make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes.
But yeah, for all the people that don't know, I am Keel. This is my co-host Cam.
I'm also not introducing myself. But what's going on, peeps? You know what I want.
Welcome back to the CK podcast. Episode 12, the title for this episode, go on G, because even though I'm introducing, it's actually your schedule.
Designer babies, how much control is too much? What we mean by that as well, there's a little thing now. So excuse that, my hay fever, bro. My throat, everything's just haggling long. But yeah, what it's called is CRISPR, and that, believe it or not, came out in 2012. I don't know if you knew that.
2012.
So it's been around 13 years, bro.
CRISPR.
And CRISPR is gene editing, basically. So you can change what your child could be like, possibly. In the dullest form, and the way we can say it right now, is literally that. Picking whether you could have blonde hair, brown hair, which is, to me, ridiculous. How is that even possible?
That is
how
crazy. But that's gonna be a juicy one to get into.
Yeah.
First.
How much control is too much, fam? Where would you draw the line, G? You get where would you draw the line, fam?
You're about to find out, but before that, has anything been going on, bro? Anything new changed since the last recording?
Yeah, the fucking heat. That's what's changed, fam.
It's
fucking hot in here, bro.
I'm in a vest, like.
Let me just say, who this is? Oh shit! You know what?
Just hot.
You know we didn't mention, fam. We just said the N word again, fam. There's gonna be some hardcore money going in that soon, you know. We're gonna be broke, but that thing gonna be heavy, fam.
All right, we've got to done something now, because as black people.
Yeah, we use and abuse this word.
Use and abuse to the max. So
it's just a part of the natural language now. It shouldn't be good, but you know.
I feel like to gain some restraint, we've decided to, each time we say this word, we're gonna need to, you know,
pay up. Simple form,
basically.
pay up. And I'm saying it's £2 every time, you know.
£2 a
just
time.
Just a test. Oh. £2. Yeah,
show them the tingy.
Right, we ain't messing around with you, you know. We ain't messing around with you. You already got some change in there. Okay. Yeah, we ain't messing around.
So yeah, we got the. I can say it now just because I'm described. We got the nigga jaw. Okay, the nigga jaw.
You don't get away with that still. You gotta pay up on tax for that one still. That's still £2. You might be able to describe it. If you're saying the word, bro, let's put it this way. We might be broke, but that thing is gonna be heavy, bro.
Yeah.
It's going to be full at some point.
We're gonna need to bring on each episode a set amount of pounds.
Yeah.
To just have.
What's that thing called? Like the coin dispenser and the thing. You know the thing where you have to take the finger out to take some coins out, but.
As you said, it's our allowance.
That's terrible, you know, the rainy day fund.
Bro, imagine we're going to overdraft.
All I'm gonna do is just look at that tin, fam, and get the biggest can open.
Allah. But until we have our little allowance part, we're gonna just keep tally on. You got some labels and a pen and shit.
Yes.
We're gonna just keep tally. But yeah, question of the week, guys. Question of the week. It's my go this week.
Yes, it is, bro. You gotta try and get the box open, fam.
I always fail at this.
You'll be alright, mate. I can't believe that tin's gonna be full though. I'm telling you, that tin is gonna be full though. It will be complete. I use and abuse that word. I do, you know. It gets said way too much.
It's actually bad.
It is bad.
It's really bad. As black people, we need to do better.
But
we really need to do
that video you sent me a while ago when you seen the first guy say it, fam. My man just said it and then just like, he realised, let us be the first to say the word before the other people do, call us. The first ever man that, it's supposed to be a meme, but it's the first guy that made the actual word up.
Mm.
And he said, oh, a black guy said it to another black guy and he was like, what are you talking about? And then he realised like this. He's like, that word ain't too bad.
I think I do remember.
He realised after, then everyone started saying it, and
They just coined it for themselves.
Oh, yeah. They took the word and thought, yeah, that's gonna be our word.
Because it is originally just an insult. It's like, you're mine, nigga, you're mine. Like, where did I drop that?
I'm
a liar.
You're mine, nigga, mine. That's terrible.
You're like, I bought you. Literally, I own you.
That film, The Django, fam. I'll
So-
never go. It's such a good film, but it's so heavily racist, bro. Like, the film's so good, fam. But the racism in it is crazy. Like, they use and abuse that word. I remember Leonardo DiCaprio. Keep fighting, nigga. Bro, the film is crazy. But anyway, you got me busting joke to myself. And this nigga.
I always do this wrong.
You know what? I think we need to keep a tally in the corner, you know.
No, okay.
The N-word count.
You said it again, innit?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, fix up.
I don't remember how many times I've said it in this episode already, bro.
Because at this point, you're hurting my wallet.
Why? No,
I'm already broke.
No, I've got to pay the £2 if I say it, bro. Not you, fam.
Yeah, but we each have an allowance, bro.
Oh, yeah, true. I hear
Don't be
you.
spending our money, G. Not without my permission. You got that, nigga.
Right, you're taking the piss. No, I don't, nigga. I don't get that.
Fine, nigga.
Whoa,
What
let's
we
calm
at,
it.
like,
Let's
a
calm it
tenner?
down, brother. Let's calm it down. Let's use that word instead, brother.
Okay, brother.
Nah, nigga.
Bro, stop! We're gonna be broke.
Nah, we're using that. Okay.
We're gonna need
Guys,
to go back
okay.
and count how much times that was.
I'm not saying it again in this video. In this podcast right now, I'm not saying that word again. I
You
promise you.
lied.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not saying it again. I'm actually not.
Alright. Say no more. Say no more. But, question of the week. Does Gen X?
Oh, Gen X or Z?
Gen X. What's Gen X?
I'm guessing the generation before Z.
No, Gen X would be after, aren't they? Millennials. The ones above us are millennials, isn't it?
Wait, I thought that was G. I
Yeah,
thought
'cause,
I thought Nobility was at the top of the triangle. G.
Gen X. Well, Gen's is it? Yeah, our age or younger. Does Gen whatever respect their elders?
I'm gonna say Gen Z. No, they don't. They ain't got no damn manners.
Do they respect their elders?
No.
I don't know, because you always have good kids and bad kids. No
I feel like
matter
these
what
days-
generation.
I feel like these days, generations, well, Gen Z kids, because there's so much around like social media, just on their phone. I feel like they just don't have as much manners now. I just feel like they don't. I feel
They
like
are
they're
very desensitized. I will
That's what I'm
say.
saying. I feel like there's just so much. They're just so screen prone now.
Yeah.
They just look at that. They just don't really have. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if they're just anywhere near as emotional. Should I say?
Yeah, it's a certain social aspect, like just
Yeah.
interacting with other people.
But with the way things are now, I feel like it's just so much more different. It's gone really downhill compared to what it used to be.
There's a lot of lack of care, lack of respect.
It's a simple thing is, you know, when you see those videos on Instagram and that, and like how schools were in like 1990s and that, you see people that are cheerful. You see someone just buried in their phone, not wanting to have a conversation. It's just the way it is now. This ain't got as much manners, bro. Like, people back then would cheerfully come up to you, have a conversation, you show love.
I can't. I will say I found school fun. I don't think school when we was in school.
Yeah.
I don't think it was at the terrible point. Now I can't imagine being in school now. I don't know what it's like, but it doesn't seem lit. It doesn't seem lit like it was.
I feel like school now is a waste of time.
Yeah.
There's so much shit outside of school you can do
A lot.
that can help you enhance your knowledge more. Like there's so much more stuff that can really do a better job than one teacher just doing that. You get me? So I feel like that's what it is as well now. I feel like there's so much more going on outside of school where you can learn more there rather than in the school now behind them doors. Because those teachers generic shit, which is not good. Stuff that I learn, I don't use nothing of now. You get me? Not one thing. The only thing I use my basic English, bro. Don't use any of my maths now, pretty much.
You do.
Well, yeah, I do.
You do.
Not
all the algebra and blah blah blah.
Well, I do use normal, numeracy, I guess, bro. But like basic English I use, but that's all normal stuff, bro. Get me? They don't teach you stuff about life lessons though.
Like it's everything after
useful
you
knowledge.
learn
Yeah, exactly.
the basic stuff. It's pointless.
Yeah, exactly. Again, you said the other day about 11 plus, bro. Like
the 11 plus.
Like that test, like.
Bro. That test was stressful.
I know, fam. For what reason, though?
I peed myself. I didn't answer any of the question. I sat there.
In the pee.
In the pee. I was too embarrassed. I got in the car and I was like, how did it go? I was silent.
I didn't know this, guys.
Yeah,
I'm looking at you like, I'm in silence now, right now, fam.
Yeah. When I went to take my 11 plus. I'm practicing hard for it too.
The thing is, I got a level, I feel like a 4 plus in maths. And like a 4 in English, so I didn't have to do it, innit? I think when you got 5s, you've done your 11 plus, innit? Yeah, I never got that. Never done it, to be fair. Because if you've done your 11 plus, you went to some grammar school, didn't you? What was it called now?
I mean, you didn't have to, but if you
It was
passed,
optional, innit? That's the
you
school
had
you
them
could go.
options. And it just looked really good. But then I realised, when I got to secondary school, that none of that shit mattered. SATs don't fucking matter. Bro, SATs was stress. I remember stressing on SATs.
I remember
bro.
the teacher looking at me like, this is serious, you know? They said
Yeah,
determine
man.
your grades in the second show. I'm like, well, when I got there, I was having fun. So
Bro, you're
they
there.
didn't determine shit.
You're writing down your best answer. The teacher comes along.
Literally like,
You know when they give you that, they give you that look at them.
that's the look of incorrect.
For real.
Do it again. I'm pretty sure your calculation's slightly wrong there. If you do something with that there, you might get the correct answer.
You just like,
that's the look of that
fuck's
whole paragraph that is. That's the look there, fam.
Bro, SATs had me stressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to school, realised none of that mattered. Not a thing.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But,
SATs, man, that's brought back something. You know what else, bro? It's nothing compared to like stress, but just 5-star paragraphs in general. Remember that whole scheme, bro? Jesus Christ.
English class was stress for me. English class as a whole, since
I remember,
birth, has been stress for me.
Why?
Bro, I don't know. I'd hated writing. I hated writing to their standard.
To what they wanted.
Yeah.
Their segmentation.
I tell you why. Probably because it's never perfect.
It's
And I
always something
think
you can work
that's
on.
a male and a masculine and feminine type of thing. Because I found a lot more girls love English,
Yeah.
where anything can be anything. But for us, it's like, nah, 2 + 2 is 4, bro. That's right. That's wrong. You get me? With English, it wavers.
The way what you're trying to say is we're very simple in those aspects.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true still.
That's why I've always not liked English class.
It's like that scheme of 9 + 10 = 20. I was like, no, 19.
And that's not to say that English was hard. Like, I got a 5 in my GCSEs, and that was without trying at all. Like, I didn't revise nothing. Just went and done it in college and got the mark. But it was
Basic
still
knowledge,
like,
that's why, fam.
yeah, I just didn't like English.
Oh well, you have to deal with it again, fam.
Well,
you know basically how to talk, bro. You know them ones.
Yeah, I'd say I like English how I study English now. Like if I read, or like the other day when I was reading out what do you call it? I say I like English, I'm struggling now. The explanation of what CRISPR was. I read that paragraph already flawlessly.
Yeah.
Like, I like doing that shit.
Under intoxication as well, fam.
Yeah, under intoxication, I read that flawlessly. But, yeah, in school long.
Yeah.
But to revert back to the question, though.
Yeah, we just went off that, didn't we?
We went.
I was thinking, what was the question then, fam? That's what I was thinking.
Do they respect their elders?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
Gen X. I'm gonna say not as much as they used to.
lack of punishment as well.
Yeah.
Back then, you got beat, you got shouted at.
For what was wrong, you got thumped.
You got
exactly the same.
You got thumped.
Nah, it's true.
But now it's like, oh yeah, just get out my face.
Yeah.
And they'll go off on their phone.
I feel like when you start to do this, when you've had enough of it, and I say like, but all the screaming and shouting, bro, it's like it's dead now. Beat the child.
Are you beating your kids? I'm beating my kids.
Well, if they're getting loud, they're gonna have to catch one in the fam. They're gonna have to catch one slap, fam. Teach them a damn lesson. Not punch, you're not throwing hand slap, bro. That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna have to catch one. I'm thinking
catch a slap, bro.
They're walking around the corner, just get left hooked, bro.
For like a rugby ball. I know if. Nah, but yeah, I feel like sometimes one slap is enough to just make them realise.
Yeah. So you gotta rough them up, bro.
They need to know it. They have to listen to someone.
Boundaries. Like...
Same with school. I remember saying to a teacher saying like, "Yo, I don't even get this treatment at home, so I'm not gonna listen to you. I really ain't."
Even Mr. Hunter, R.I.P.
Yeah. Oh my god, man, he's passed away.
Yeah, R.I.P. man. He gripped up the youths. He didn't care, bro. He was holding youths to the wall, shaking. Yeah, bro. In my year, bro, he didn't care.
Your year was rude, that's why. Your year was rude, that's why, bro.
He used to grip kids up against the wall.
That's
like,
crazy.
lift them off their feet, bro. Mr. Hunter, man.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
His jokes.
Wow. But you know what? The thing is, he's doing all this, which I didn't know, and I still didn't listen. I didn't listen to him.
Bro, do you think that you could genetically modify your child to listen? That was a good segue.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was smooth still. But say that one more time, G.
Do you think you could genetically modify your child to listen? Would you? You wouldn't do it?
No, I shouldn't. You know I wouldn't do that, fam. Because I'm not genetically modifying my child just to make them listen to me, fam. They should respect my thing. The hell am I modifying my kid genetically just to do that? They should want to listen to me, bro.
What if they don't and then someone just knocked at your door, gave you the package option? Black Mirror 2.
Oh my god.
Solve all your issues, bro.
Nah,
Nah.
I wouldn't want to do that still. I'm not that type of person. Creepy. I wouldn't want to do that. I really feel like, yo, at the end of the day, you should teach them discipline and like make them learn to listen to you, respect you.
But it'll be a good test to you. Can you really parent?
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I feel like it's a cheat code now to get exactly what you want. And I feel like, again, like, I'm not gonna say anything else about the other thing, but I think you should just learn to love yourself. You get me, fam? Love the way you are. You're genetically gifted in that way you've been given. You shouldn't go and edit it. Like, what's this copy and paste? What are we doing? It's at Windows 7, bro. You get me? No, fam. We ain't on that, fam. We should be able to. We should love the stuff we're given with at the time we're giving it.
True. Everything comes in time and it comes at the right time for the right reason.
Everyone has that gift for that reason. Can't just go editing things, I don't think. It's not right, bro. It ain't, fam.
So your stance on gene selection and CRISPR as a whole is not right?
I feel like it is okay if it's to help the person. I said delete the wrong genes. The unhealthy genes that could cause cancer, blood issues. Like, I don't know, anything in it, but them genes there that could possibly kill you of a disease that's up and coming, then yeah, get rid of it. But to just genetically change something that doesn't really need to be changed, something that's aesthetic, you get me? That's what I mean. Like, she wants bigger lips or something like that. Like, no, that shouldn't be right.
Against it.
Yeah, why are you doing that? I don't think that should even be listed as an option to someone. I think it should only be there to help the person, not to adjust or edit or custom. Listen, this is not car customization. Pick your trim, pick your colour, fam. Pick whether you want satellite navigation in your car, bro. No, bro. Don't want to near that, fam.
It's
wild to me,
it's
fam.
becoming more and more like a video game.
But it's becoming like GTA, blood.
You can just alter damn near anything these days.
From what we read, bro, that is literally everything on a body literally anything that someone would want to do. Anything that someone would want to do, they can do it with that, which is scary, bro.
This is even this is low key in, modifying yourself.
Yeah.
Like this ain't even out there like that. All this CRISPR and that. In terms of simply just all the lip fillers, knee surgery, extension.
Yeah, this is all lip fillers, bro. At the end of the day as well, and this is all things that have been injected into them like liquids to get them that big. But fam, with this, which is scary to think, they can slightly edit something that's in your genetic line to make you have that gift, which is what?
Okay, we need to tell them what CRISPR is.
Yes.
What? We're going on. They're probably what the fuck?
We need to quote it, innit?
Yeah.
I think we've explained we've explained what it is in a dull moment and a dull way.
It's basically
let's get it right.
Gene editing.
Yeah, gene customization. Whether you wanna, could be someone has already said hair color, eye color, height is a big one. What he said as well, which is crazy. Or even mass on your body. So you could be wham, it could be anything.
CRISPR, which that is an acronym. What is it? Okay. CRISPR is short for clustered, regularly interspaced, short palindromic. Repeat. Clustered regularly interspaced, short palindromic repeats.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. It's basically, when we watched the video on it, it was like this.
This protein, Cas9 protein, it would go around a certain part of your DNA. It would extend it, break it off, and then if any anomalies would come back, it would break them down as well because it's stronger than what that would pass. That DNA that's coming to break it down is stronger than your normal DNA, basically. So if it has any anomalies that would want to come back and play with your feelings, blood, say what you saying, it'll come and break that as well.
They literally find a part in the DNA that they want to eliminate.
Expand it.
The thing will go around it, expand it, break it off. That part is now dead.
Yeah.
That part of the DNA strand is now dead. And if it tries to regrow back, it's obviously overpowered. But this is what's come up on Google. CRISPR is a family of DNA sequences found in the genomes of prokaryotic organisms such as bacteria and... I'm not even going to try to say that word. Each sequence... Each sequence within an individual prokaryotic CRISPR is derived from a DNA fragment of bacteriophage that has previously infected the... Okay, y'all get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, basically gene editing. And it can change, as you said, anything from height to hair color to body size to eye color.
Anything, literally.
Yeah. Hair.
Whether you want a bushy ass eyebrow, that genome there, if you want to pick, is your fucking oyster, I'll be honest. Whatever you want to do, you can do with that. But what I think is, it's just, if it does become legalized and heavily used, it's just a money grabbing scheme again, man.
Oh, 100%.
People would just use it and abuse that. But I didn't. Did we research into it saying that can people use it now if you're already born? I think it's only before the baby's born.
Yeah, I did ask that question. Can it be used if you're still little?
Yeah, I don't think it can it?
I don't think so.
But if they do, if they could do that?
You know what? If that came out in 2012, now they probably can do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was saying to a team about this, 13 years. In 13 years, they would do a lot of changes. A lot of software updates, G. You get me? Hundreds of... Bro, my PS4 still gets updates.
I'm telling you. the type of technology they have.
What they had back then as well.
Just what they've released to the public.
Mm.
And these have all these safety regulations and blah blah blah. Deep how much they have, bro.
Mm.
How much they're making.
They hired a lot, bro.
You think that they're really just, when they make the concept car models and they have all them mad crystal technology, crystal things like that. Oh, it's not on yet, but this is what it would look like.
They know exactly.
They have the technology there, bro.
They know exactly what it works. But
Exactly
what they don't know is how to make it efficient. That's what it is. They know how to do it, but making it efficient to give out to others and make it a worldwide thing is not possible yet. That's what it is.
I seriously think it's because it's all on a timeline. There's a set date that type of technology is going to be introduced. There's a set date.
So you reckon it's like, so around 2040, we'll bring out something like this, 2060, something like this. Interesting. I never really thought about looking at that. It has to be, though. It has to be like that, innit? I don't want to believe that, though.
I do.
But you know what? I always say to myself, the new Jag that came out, that one that's just fucking weird. With the new, I literally said at work, I said, we just ain't ready for that yet. For something like that, we ain't ready for something that looks like that.
Deep, how long they've probably been
thinking about making that change over.
Designing that.
Yeah.
That was a concept from years back.
Just think about, like the Ford Mondeo. I remember looking at Top Gear, fam, looking at the old futuristic car, and it just come out not looking like that, bro. I'm saying, well, they could bring it out like that. But realistically, like as you say, we ain't ready for that kind of thing yet. It'll come out this kind of time.
Yeah, it's gonna come out literally at that day when humans would have already seen so much, so it's not just a big. Oh my god! Because imagine the next car to come out has a crystal controller where you just see. Let's see.
What does that do?
Because they only do go every half an hour or something.
Is that what
Remember when we done it with Ty's one?
Oh, yeah.
We're at half an hour.
Okay.
Makes sense.
That's weird.
That's why I turned it that way.
You know what?
So that I can see.
So at least we can just split to a different angle on that bit where we change it. That's blessed.
But,
alright.
What was I saying? Shit.
Always happens, isn't it? It'll come back.
I was deep in it too, innit?
I didn't even roll. I look at it. That's why. We was talking about the fact that it all comes in a certain amount of time. So 2040, that technology will come out. Then 2060.
All set to a timeline.
Okay, I'm with you there a little bit.
Because like we say, everything we see in the movies, bro, you know that they're basing that shit off.
Yeah, especially Black Mirror, bro. I swear to God, fam. That program, them episodes are too fucking realistic to things.
That's another one. The Neuralink.
Yeah.
Remember hearing about that? Deep how long that must have been in production and planning.
Yeah.
To only now the public hears about it. So deep what they've done since then. Yeah, they probably can put a nigga in a movie scenario where his consciousness is uploaded online. I watched the last episode.
Yeah, it's good.
They probably can do that.
Bro, that one's scary though, isn't it, that episode, fam?
Yeah.
The fact you can put yourself in an old fucking movie scenario, fam, and they don't even realise you're there. And imagine it actually clocked on, became a real thing. Bro, I was like, no, fam.
Danny that spilled the coffee needs to be fired.
Long time in it, fam.
Fired, bro. You're not getting paid for this.
Bro,
get out, fam.
I need to gloss over the fact that how long they've been. You see the calendar going across and that. Like, bro, she been in that time still.
Time?
Mums, bro.
And then they're asking her like, are you okay? Read the lines. Say that. Nigga, I've been trapped here for
that's the thing.
Months probably.
She don't know shit though. That's the thing.
No, I've been trapped here for months. You lot are on some joke thing. Like, and you're asking me, am I okay? Just say the lines.
This is how I react. I'll be in the thing, I'll be like, listen, come on, mate. Get me out of this shit. That's what I said. That's it, you know. Listen, mate, I'm not messing about. Get me out of this fucking AI shit. That's what be like. That's why AI is scary, fam. Because shit just seems real.
So I'd never do that. Never.
Yeah, not put myself in that.
Not put myself in that. That's nah.
The thing is, she had to be careful, you know, in the way that if she got found out, then what happens? Well, we know what happens. You just black out, you die in it. But again, back to CRISPR, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Black Mirror, man. CRISPR is a wild thing where I don't think I'd be comfortable coming out because I feel like people would abuse it, and that's my honest opinion. I feel like that's too much technology with people's brains these days. I feel like people are fast. People that give themselves like, if they could, they'd give themselves extremely powerful legs, fam, or something like just stupid things.
Yeah.
I feel like people, you'd be like, what's that program called now? Boys. I feel like our world and society will become something like that. I really do, you know.
That's why I think it's set to a certain timeline, because right now we're way too immature as a human populace to take this seriously.
Yeah. I feel like they'll wait for a normal time where people are smarter, they listen to rules, they abide by them heavily. It's a society where people are like, yeah, listen to that only in that. Like they'll literally be guided into only doing these things, then they'll come out like that.
Bro.
And they be used for health. That's what we used for. What?
I was just thinking, if this became public, bro. Every man's having a 10-inch wood fire. Ladies, there will be no more issues. Guys will not have short penis.
I can't believe you just said that shit, fam.
They would though. Niggas are oh.
And I'll say, niggas jump on that shit quicker than they can fucking say their names, fam. That's why.
Quick, bro. Orders. Rolling in.
Peeking. That's what it's doing, fam.
You think Short King would be a thing? Huh? If I can pay for this gene editing where I don't have to get fucking knee surgery.
I know, fam. Just go naturally, fam.
I can just naturally grow a bit taller.
Fam. Okay, right now, what we're doing then? Are we listening exactly with one thing we change with the genetic thing?
What would you genetically change?
Even though I wouldn't, I feel like for the pod we do need to do it, and fam. One thing we would change. Beard. That's the only thing I'd say. A full-grown, thick beard.
Yeah. Facial hair. I would grow taller.
Yeah, I don't think I'm phasing my height right now.
Yeah, because you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. I would grow taller just because most girls in the UK are my height.
Yeah.
My height or taller, so I would just grow.
Average height, yeah, I see what you mean.
Um.
Other than that, I don't know, you know. I feel like I'd say I'm happy with the way I am. I'm not in this. I'm not like all these people that are saying, oh, I want to change this, I want to change that. No, nigga.
No, proportionally. I think proportionally, I'm
and I said fine. I wouldn't say it again. I said it twice. Well, yeah. I feel like I'm alright.
I'd make my hair grow a bit more faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then that's it.
I don't know what else, you know. I feel like I'm quite happy with the way I am. I don't think I want to change anything else, you know. Again, people, be happy with the way you are, man. Don't want to change yourself for someone else's opinion or something. Be the way you want to be, please.
Then, do you think you'll ever come out to where they can gene change your personality traits? And like...
You see, now that's far though, that is. I'm going to say that I can change the things you like. What?
Is it far?
I don't even think that's even possible though.
They're building people.
I suppose.
It's possible, bro. They're building people.
The way you said that, you were so serious.
Maybe not in personality, but more like how should I put this? Like, say they need more historians, so they make it so that they're only interested and focused on history.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That comes under what you say about job roles and life choices in colleges and stuff, and I suppose what they're dedicated to.
That is so scary. If they needed an army,
dedicated, disciplined,
they can birth an army like that. They can remove the rebelling factor.
The emotions.
The emotion. They're built for war.
Bro, what's that film now, man? There's a film on There's a film, man, on the Netflix. What was it called now? And all he knew was war. I literally drilled into him from birth. I think he was a system, you know. I think he was actually a robot or like part robot or something. He had a chip in his head and all he knew was that. Oh, what was it, man? It was something on Netflix though. That'll come back to me.
Was it like a Netflix film?
Yeah. Netflix original. Black guy. Oh, what is it called, man?
All they knew was war. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll come back to me. I'll find it and we'll slap it right here. If we don't find it and you don't see somewhere here, we don't know what it is. Well, yeah, it's one of them ones. It will come back to me. But there's a load of films like that.
Because that, I feel like they will do that, or they're doing that secretly, you know, just raising soldiers or something. Because if they actually need to draft now, ain't nobody fucking going to the army, bro. You think niggas here are really saying, oh yeah, I gotta go fight for my country? Bro, what the? Nobody's moving, fam.
I'm hiding, bro. That's what I'm doing.
Like,
Mom said to me, "That's Joyce, you might get drafted soon." So I ain't going nowhere. That's what I said to her. I ain't going nowhere. They can drag me out of this house they can personally. I promise you I ain't going to that draft desk. I promise you. I'll be able to do, you know the thing is, the pull up, like the military test, bro, I'd breeze that, fam.
I do it just for the test.
I'd breeze that and then go back home. I'd do the test and walk back home and make them watch me, fam. So I ain't going to war though. I've got the war credential, but I'm not gonna do it if I. Nah, I would love to fight for my country. I promise you, I'm not.
I'm not fighting for this country. Bro, fuck this
what country are you fighting for, bro?
No country.
Exactly, that's my point. For I ain't going to war, bro.
If I build my own country, yeah, I'll fight for it.
Oh yeah, that's different now.
Yeah, these countries, nah. And the thing is, bro, and people will think, some people out there will think that we're bad for saying that. I promise you, the king won't even fight for this country.
He ain't going to war,
He's
fam.
not going nowhere. He don't care, bro.
I know one person.
So why do you?
I know one person that would go fight for his country, bro. Ethan. He knows what he'll go.
Man like Ethan.
He'll go fight for the country, bro.
Yeah, there's people like everyone else, and there's people like Ethan. Ethan's a G, fam.
Ethan knows, bro.
But,
yeah, shit. But yeah, that's funny. That is. I just like think about it now. Imagine you actually do get the course in, you're getting called. I'm like, well, you got the wrong number, mate. Oh my god, bro. See, you know he's gonna do now, fam. Come. Yo.
Who's that?
Cam.
Cam.
Yeah.
You alright, right?
Yeah, I needed the fan in it, but it's alright now. We're recording, so just I'll grab it later.
Yeah, it's good then, mate.
Alright, I'll grab it after.
Also, they've got this North Black mirror for you as well. Like American stars and all that, whatever it like.
Swear down. Where you getting all this stuff from here?
Pardon?
Where'd you get all the stuff from?
Where do I have it from?
Yeah, man. You just you always have the stuff people need, fam.
So I put it in the garage and I just aired it. It's really nice. I had it in Ace's room when he was young.
Fair enough, bro. Well, you know what?
Got these like strips of glass and it's really nice. You like it. It's black and mirror light. You like it.
But anyway, you know what? I'll come grab it after. I'll have a look. Sweet.
Alright, bro. Take care. See you in a bit.
In a bit. You know what? We say this to us peace, but for some reason he always comes in clutch all the time. But where does he get the stuff from, bro? That's what I don't get, though.
You know what? Some things don't need to be asked. Man like Ian.
I know when
Man
that's
like
all I
Ian.
need. Yeah. But anyway, fam, you see, at any point, he didn't even knock on the door, but he's still causing this disruption. Like, how does he do that? He ain't even come to the door today, bro. I feel like 6 or 7 of these episodes, they've heard Ian. They've heard something from Ian. Come. They've heard something from him.
Okay,
What?
so would you have any qualms with someone if he was to come across them and they'll be like, Oh yeah, I picked my child's eye color.
You know what? Probably not, because I wouldn't say that's that bad of a thing. I'll probably contradict to myself saying you shouldn't do anything, but I feel like if they'd already done it, I wouldn't get phased by it, because I feel like it's not like something ridiculous. It's not out of the box, you get me? I feel like there's levels to it. I feel like that'll be like the lowest tier of like doing something. I feel
So
like
what's the thing that you're like? Hold up.
I don't know, you know. Maybe the height thing and like maybe going as far as to say, oh, I want my child to be 6'3".
I think it's skin color for me, you know.
Oh, I didn't think of that, you know.
I think if someone was to do height, weight, whatever.
Weight's wild though.
Yeah, but if I was to come across someone and they was like, oh yeah, I genetically modified my child to be some 6'4", absolutely jacked, bucky looking type
Yeah.
thing, I'd be like, oh raw, cool. Go about my day. I won't just go about my day, but like I'll be like, yeah, cool.
You look at him, but you look back after 30 steps like, yo.
Yeah.
I'm not following me.
I take like 3-4 looks back. Like,
you know, you look at so you know when you talk to someone, but then you just look back after. That's the kind of person to do that too, fam.
Yeah.
Just to make sure they ain't looking at me, fam.
Yeah, and just to process what I've just heard.
Exactly,
again,
fam. That's why I look
confirm,
back. Like,
yeah.
one of them was you're like, like, boss man,
What?
like, you don't know.
I think if she was to say all that, and she was to go, oh yeah, and I made him a little darker. I don't hold. Whoa. Hold up. Huh?
How was your face? He's like, oh wait there.
Nah, because the amount of Asian or white women we see with black babies, or the amount of like black couples that will get a mixed race baby, or like.
But you'll get someone that'll do the absolute most, bro. The absolute most.
And you're just like, why, bro?
I feel like there'll be people out there just to make themselves create themselves clout. They'll have a child, just genetic engineering, just to get clout and money.
Yeah, when it's
Make
first
it a
on the
product.
market,
Yeah, they'll do it to make it get a product.
influencers are.
And that's why it brings me back to the part where you say about they ain't ready for it yet. We ain't ready for it yet.
No, we're not serious enough as a.
Cause now I bring it that point and go back to what you said. I feel like we would use, abuse, and that child would just it wouldn't even be a child, it'd be a product. It'd be a product. It'd be something they've made. They've made that just to get money. That's how it is. And I feel like that's why, I don't really agree with it, I'm honest.
Another point from before, like we discussed when we researched this, we know how they're doing it because of the movies. Remember we mentioned flipping Boss Baby?
Yeah. Oh my God,
In the start of that,
Jesus.
the babies were literally being selected from all and over and shipped out. You're going to that family, you're going to that family, you're going to that family. That family's chosen you, that family's chosen you, that family's chosen you. And in flipping, even though they're not humans, but like we said, robots.
But the thing is, you made a good example out of that, bro. My man gonna got better parts at the shop.
He got better parts.
Better parts at the shop to make that child be smarter, be more dignified, bro.
And then not even the child, in robots, as the film in whole, it was about upgrading yourself, buying the new this to make yourself better.
I can't believe this, fam. But when you break it down, you think about it now. And when you see this shit, it ain't even funny anymore, bro.
Deep how old them films are.
That's so old,
They
fam.
was putting it in our faces from time.
Warning us, niggas. Oh my God.
They literally tell us what's going on, what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I really do hope you lot realize out here right now that this is prime information for you lot to be researching on this as well.
Yeah.
Cause this ain't no joke,
Research on this and take notes of what the films that are being made today are saying.
Yeah, look out for subtle clues, But them films I glossed over.
I promise you.
Big time, especially at the time when I was watching them when I was younger.
Like,
but now you look back and think about whoa, they were really shortening them off. That Boss Baby film, as you said.
In the future, the films that are coming out now, shit is gonna be happening like that.
Oh yeah.
Just like that fucking film you told me to watch, Knowing.
Bro.
Perfect example.
I will put everyone on right now. Everyone, whoever's watching this, the real people out there right now, go and watch a film on Netflix before it leaves, because it's one of them films that are just like randomly on there. I don't know what time it's going to leave, but watch it. It's called Knowing. I'm going to give you no other information on it. Just go and watch the film, because every time I watch the film, I get the chills, because that is crazy to me. And just watch the film. Yeah. You need to watch the film, bro.
I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
Yeah, you need to watch it.
Bro.
You do. Other than that, yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, God. I'll watch that film right now, fam. Like, it's that good. Like, it just makes you think, innit? Like, it's one of them films, proper good thriller.
Okay. You have to now, G.
What have I gonna do, bro?
I'm gonna spend a bit of money here. You have
Oh.
to build it. How are you building him? From the feet up.
That's a hard one, fam. Right, he's obviously black, because, you know, I'm black.
Black. How black though?
We're gonna go with, you know what? We're gonna go with dairy milk, fam. Dairy milk, prime chocolate bar.
So
Just know.
probably a little darker than you.
Yeah, you know, I'd say,
Tad
like,
darker than you.
we'll start off with a height, fam. We'll go 6 foot. We'll go just
6 foot.
up just above the average of a black person, which is about a 5'11" average person. 6 foot we'll go size 10 feet. Don't know after that. I don't know what I saw.
What age is this though?
What do you mean?
Like what age?
Well, he's prime age. So
His prime
when he
age,
stops growing,
when he
he's gonna
stops
be
growing,
when he
he's
stops
all
growing.
this,
Yeah.
yeah.
Size 10, 6 foot. I just feel like someone's gonna knock the door, bro. Maybe not, bro. Yeah, 6 foot. 38-inch chest. 110 kilo bench. You got me? Thick forearms. You get me? Literally. That's how I'm saying. That kind of nigga there, fam. I don't know how to customize someone right now, fam. I don't know what else to give him. What stats?
What eye colour?
Eye colour, black. I can't.
Black.
Yeah, just standing geezer, innit?
A lot of
Oh,
hair growth.
and you know what? I'm deep. I get to customize this nigga's control, fam.
Yeah.
His hair's naturally permanent, even though he's black. His hair's just straight. Fuck yeah, innit, fam? Just give me that time of life. He gets waves sick, fam. You know like that. If he wants waves, bro, he's the guy for it.
Would you give him like a different eye colour? Like, you know how some like
You know what?
people have that lighter type of eyes?
You know, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go hazel then.
Hazel.
I'm gonna go hazel, fam.
Oh, your son's gonna be a problem.
He's got waves,
He's
hazel
gonna be
eyes, bro.
competition. Waves.
115 kilo bench. 6 foot, you get me, fam. He's a champion. His IQ is 160. He wants to be a doctor. Well, he's gonna be a fucking doctor. I'm picking. He's gonna be a doctor, and he's gonna be a very disciplined child. He's gonna be a hard worker. He's gonna be a. You know what? He's gonna be a traditional man.
Okay.
That's how he's gonna be. He's gonna be a traditional man. Not me. Him. He's a traditional man. What about you, fam? That was hard, you know. Okay. That's quite hard to do, you know, when you think off your head.
I'm gonna say, yeah, probably I like this shade of black. If not this shade of black, then a mix with this shade and some type of Asian, probably.
Okay, so Ferrero Rocher. Okay, G. You got a little bit of mixture in someone else, and you got a little bit of hazelnut in there, fam. You don't like that, G.
Dreads. I feel like I want my child to have dreads in his lifetime.
You know what I love about people? You know what makes me laugh about people with dreads, bro? You know when you see them wearing a dread hat, fam, it's just fucking well, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I said to Tara in a minute, what's under his hat, G? You should have seen his face.
It could be anything, couldn't it? You don't know.
My said just moving like that, fam. Bare hair under his head, fam.
No.
Oh, it's joke. Okay, dreads then.
I've made them. I feel like I don't even need to edit them like muscle wise, because my genetic muscle genes are crazy anyway.
Yeah,
So
I want to
like
say
if
mine
they
are that.
get
Mine
that-
are alright, fam. Yours are just stupidly good, fam.
Yeah. Height. Yeah, I don't want to do him like me. Average height. I don't want to put him anything above 5'10".
Anything above 5'10".
Yeah. I
What?
don't want to get him too cocky. You get me?
Make him discipline that child in the fam.
Yeah, I don't want to get him too cocky. Not
Slow
another
down,
5'10".
Would you give him any kind of specialty in some source? Or like, would you give him some knowledge towards one thing maybe? Or would you
Making money,
I hear it.
finance.
some sort of accounting and something to do with numbers.
Finance.
Currency.
Bro, finance and exercise. Those are the two things I would genetically train this kid.
Yeah.
Like,
Fun birth, what's this number?
yeah.
Your fucking number, that's what it is.
What's this number? Not enough money, mate. That's that number. Not enough money. Go make some more generational bloodline shit.
I hear it still.
Mm?
You know what? Not bad answers, bro. Not bad answers at all.
All the kids afterwards.
You know what? I'd like to think that if my child had made a lot of money for himself, I'd like to think that the generation underneath him would have followed that legacy. If I made money, I'd like to think that my generation under me would have copied that legacy, not just go blow the money from. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot to get to it first place. So if you to just blow it on nothing, because imagine you could leave this life now with 100 billion net worth, bro. Your children could just spend, segment off, bro, and you'll have nothing. Then what? But if you create that wealth, you'd want them to just keep that wealth. It's not possible,
want to keep
man.
it, multiply it, make it last for as many generations as possible.
Exactly.
That's why they need to be raised in the right way.
Because families out there that have had wealth for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yeah, look at the families at the top of the world, running the world. Deep how long they've had wealth, bro. Like,
clearly they are disciplined people and they learn and know why they have money and they know how to keep money.
they know how the rules of the universe work.
Literally.
Which is why they're on top. So, simply put.
That's why I need to start reading more, you know. Read more about money, fam, and what it means to you.
And I actually just thought of a question for myself, or about a scenario for myself. I'm not sure whether if I had a child and genetic modification was a thing, like if they got type 1 diabetes, could I take that out of them? If that was a thing, I don't know whether I would or would do it. Would or wouldn't do it. I mean,
I don't know, you know. That for you, that's a one on you, innit? Because
yeah, I'm really not sure.
I thought in my head you'd want to let them not have it. Well, make them not have it.
I would most definitely. I don't want to. Obviously, I don't want to give it to my children. I wouldn't want them to have a life with it. But if there was to get it,
that's not affecting your life, though, G. You know what I mean? You doing all right, mate. You know what I mean, matey-o. Doing all right, G. But I see what you mean, though.
yeah,
I see what you mean, though.
I feel like if there was to get it, I don't think I would take that away if given the option to with gene editing and whatnot, because that child has clearly chosen to go through certain lessons. He's clearly been
This is what
chosen.
I'm saying, bro. And I feel like this technology here is stopping that.
It's stopping it.
It's natural. It's natural. That's what I'm saying. Like, things happen for. I'm not saying that I want this in my life, innit? But things happen for a reason.
It happens for a reason.
Things happen for a reason, man. People are gifted with certain gifts. People are not.
Yeah.
Live with it, like, you know what I mean?
Like,
I'm not gifted with fucking basketball skills, am I? Like, I'll learn to live without, bro. Like, that's what we have to do. That's what a part of life is. That goes for everyone, to be fair. The people that have got this, you should be fucking ashamed. Nah, I'll take that back, but even so, like, I wouldn't personally do it, but you know what? People out there might be insecure, and again, I say this, do not be insecure with the things you are gifted with. Please, not.
yeah, don't.
Own it and love it. You get me? Make it a positive thing. Make it a thing that, oh yeah, I'm special that I've got this thing. You get me?
Or if not, and you can't make it positive, monetize off it.
Exactly.
Film some videos, highlight it. Literally become famous for it. Rake in money for it.
You get me?
Might as well. You get me? Like, I'm given, like, with my diabetes, such a negative, disgusting, long, energy-sucking disease. But what have I done of it? I've done, and I'm continuing to build a community of it.
You are, bro.
Inspiring people, making funny, relatable content.
That's
So,
exactly what it is,
just
bro.
turn things around, man. It doesn't always have to be 100% negative.
Just like the IQ test the other day, fam. Turn it
Oh, my
around.
days.
Just turn it around
That
and you'll realise
fucking
what the answer
IQ
is, fam.
test. Guys, we film. Oh, we can't even. We don't even have that video in it because it was on the low res thing.
Was it? Oh my god!
It was on the low
was...
res thing.
No.
We filmed that. We tried. We tried to do IQs.
Bro, I can't believe that computer
Turns
like
out
that,
we
fam.
wasn't not as smart as we
Nah,
thought we
no,
were.
I'm not having that because some of the questions, bro.
Some of the
questions were ridiculous, bro. Like, who's getting that question on a daily basis? The one about the car park was crazy, fam.
Nah, that had me irritated.
Okay.
I wanted to punch the screen.
What was the numbers? It's like 08, 09, 16, 91, some bullshit like that. And it's like, work out the number of this parking space. And then when you get to the answer, my man flipped the whole screen and said, if you just flip the screen, nigga, we're watching on a desktop. How are we flipping the screen, bro?
Yes.
Who would think to do that anyway? That's what I'm saying. Like, no one's thinking I know it's an IQ test, but no one's going to flip the screen, are they? No one you do it on a computer. So, they didn't really think of that. But yeah, any closing comments about that, G, would you like to say?
Any closing comments?
Do you agree
on
with it,
gene
fam?
editing? I don't actually have a stance on it.
That's not very good, is it, mate?
No. Personally, I just don't care. I mean, yeah, personally, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. So I feel like we're just not going to go down that route.
Yeah.
With anything, are we?
If anyone wants to do it, good luck to you. Wouldn't
know what?
personally recommend it.
You know what I was going to say to you as well? The people that want to do it, there's no way you're getting yourself into because we all know there's going to be side effects.
Yeah.
Something like that, there is always going to be side effects. Gene editing, listen to what you're saying, listen to it come out your mouth. You're customizing your genetic line.
Yeah.
Something could possibly go wrong with that. Probably maybe 1 in 10. I don't know how many people do it, you get me? But something that has gone wrong bad. Definitely. So I'd like you to think about that before you do, because I wouldn't personally do it. I'm just going to live with what I've been given, because, you know, I thought that's what normal people do.
So, yes. Yeah, that's us. That's my stance.
Yeah, I'd like to say...
Won't do it, but if you are going to do it...
know what you're getting into.
Yeah. Do your research.
I feel that's what it is, and I think that's what you can really say about it. I feel like it's actually insane and amazing that you can do something like that. That we've come across all these years.
It is
got to the point.
fascinating.
It is to read up on and actually learn that you can do that to someone. Oh no. Got it audio. Yeah, it's interesting to know the fact that you can do that to someone and actually like, again, maybe help someone down the line in it, but like still, I wouldn't personally do it.
That means we're at an hour.
Yeah. We have a guide.
It's a good way to time check as well.
Really is. Oh God, just trying to sit down. But yeah.
So that is
CRISPR. Gene editing.
designer babies.
I got myself a Carhartt baby still. You know what, fam?
Baby?
I genetically engineered my child to only want to be sponsored by Carhartt. Do anything to get that sponsor. Do anything he needs to do.
Anything for the bag, bro.
Anything to get that sponsor.
Well, I think it's game time, G.
I think it is, bro.
I think it's game time.
Whose turn is it, fam? Because you know what? It's getting more interesting now.
It was me last time.
It was
so
you. Okay. Alright, say this. We're gonna move over there, didn't we? That's funny, fam.
Ow.
Well done, mate. You're damaging the shelf. You're damaging it. Well done, mate. Tell them, lads. Interesting, mate.
Yeah, they all turned off at once.
Sir. Nice, mate.
Hi,
Right.
mate.
I have got one, fam. I have got one, and it is country. We'll go.
Country.
Actually, can I stay that? You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna say city instead.
City.
Yeah. I can't say the other word because it will narrow it down too easy. I can't say that the other... No, I'm not giving you any more answers, no. Guess. 20 questions.
Is it a country or a city?
It's in a country. That's all I can say. Yes, it's in a country. That's what I'm going with. I can't give you too much though. This one's hard.
No, I'm like, what's the topic? Country or city?
Oh, city. It's a
City.
it's a city. But I feel like if I give you any other answer, it will make it far too easy. I'm trying to be careful on it.
Okay, is it in Europe?
No,
Is it in Africa?
no,
Australia?
no.
America?
Yeah.
A city in America. West Coast?
You know why I didn't want to say state? Because you instantly got America. You get me?
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I was like, it's semi one of them. But alright, carry on.
West Coast?
I don't know where it is in the country, though. I don't know what it's called.
What?
I'm gonna go with that's 5 anyway.
Uh,
East Coast, West Coast, all of them, bro. The whole country, fam. I don't know what's on the East or West Coast.
Is it a place, like one of the main places in America, like you hear about it mainly, like you do about LA or New York?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
Okay.
I feel you would hear it sometime, but not like as much as them.
Would you say there's a lot of black people there? Do you know, or would you say it's just mixed, or
I'd say it's mixed off my head.
just mixed?
I wouldn't want to know. Or I wouldn't know about that stuff still. That's this is a tough one. This is. I must say we got about at least £25 to put in that tin today. It's up there. That value's up there today. Still.
Oh gosh.
God damn, bro. We're gonna be broke, but we're gonna be rich. That's what it's gonna be. It's a tough one still. Cause there's so many different places, bro.
America. Is there like a popular attraction that's there? Do you know?
That's a good
Like
one,
a
you know.
theme park or
That's
something?
a good one, you know. I don't think there is. No.
You don't think there
Nah. Nah. That's a good one though, Kyle. Fair play. Kyle, if I didn't think about that properly, I would pick something that would have that, but that's a good one. Damn. Yeah, you ain't getting this one, G. And if you do, fam, I'm gonna be very disappointed in my fucking self.
Does it begin with a T?
T.
Yeah.
Nah.
S.
No.
P.
No.
L.
No.
C.
No.
N.
No. N.
N.
No.
M.
Yes. What's that? That's 10. That's 15, okay.
15.
Yeah, that's right. Because that hand was on 7 to 10, but now this is 15.
M.
So, oh, you know what? You got to M in the last 5 questions, so you got this, fam.
I'm trying to think of everywhere with M now in America.
Not many places, mate. Not off the dome, anyway.
Manhattan.
No. That's a good one, though.
Mississippi.
No. Mississippi, I forgot about that. Come on, G.
Where else is it?
Tip of the tongue, G.
I feel like this is an obvious one, isn't it? Man?
You're missing 1 via 1, mate. Manhattan's down. No, Manhattan's correct. Yeah, that would be. I was gonna say Manhattan's in another city though, and it's like a street, in it.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Manhattan's a part of New York.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a street there. That's what I thought it was. Three more, G.
I feel like the people at home are just screaming this, bro.
At the thing like. Come on. You're on the 18th question, G.
What's it called? Maryland.
No.
Maryland.
No. 2 more, bro. This is it. I'll spend £2 for that. Yeah. I'll spend £2 for that. Yeah.
We're spending money just to troll them.
Come on, bro. 2 more, fam. Can't give up right now, G. You can't.
M. What else is with M? Think. M.
Get it together, G.
Not Manhattan. My brain keeps saying Malta. It's not Malta.
I know it ain't that, G. I'll be honest.
I know it's not Malta.
It's not that, bro.
That's nowhere near it.
Nowhere fucking near, fam.
Oh, that piece about to drop.
Oh my god, I'm gonna wait there so I can catch it, fam. I'm gonna guess it's around there. I can't that, bro. The whole line of it just falling off, bro.
Come
on, fam.
I don't know anything else with M.
Do you give up? Do you give up, bro? I think you give up, don't you, fam? I'm gonna take the win on this one. He's trying not to take the L, but he's
trying so hard right now.
He just needs to take the L.
So hard.
He needs to take the L.
Yeah, I'm taking that L.
Michigan.
No!
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
Michigan.
Easy, mate.
Detroit. Pontiac.
All of them, bro.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm fumed at myself for that one.
You gotta go, bro.
I'm fumed at myself. You want me to go?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I got my thinking glasses on, bro. Let's go.
Got one.
Country.
No, not country. C.
Alright, cool. In Europe.
Yes.
Is it cold there?
I don't think so. No. Shit. Well, anywhere outside of Europe isn't cold compared to here.
Yeah.
Unless like Russia or something.
Well, it's not in Europe.
No, it is in Europe, but I mean, anywhere outside the UK. Like,
yeah,
it's just freezing.
Yeah, he is cold.
So it's
vigorously colder
yeah.
than everyone else. Okay. Is it like 2-hour journey and plane away?
2-hour journey. Don't actually know how long it is.
There's two.
I wouldn't say it's like above 4 though.
Oh, okay. It's somewhere that we want to go.
I don't think we've mentioned it.
Alright, cool. Did I have like any traditions there? Any specific traditions?
What are you on? 5?
Yeah. Fuck. It's in Europe. The beginning letter, the letter it starts with, is it a vowel? Like A-E-I-O-U?
No.
Shit. Marshall Death will still be recording. I'll have all the memory, mate. All of it. Every piece. It's between 2 to 4 hours on the plane. Do they have euros there?
No idea.
Okay, I'll narrow it down to a couple of places.
So you want me to Google that?
Yeah. Because they could have their own damn currency, fam. I don't know what they have. If you're saying you don't know to that one, would you say it's overcrowded?
They do use euros.
You're overcrowded for no reason.
Is it overcrowded?
Mm.
Do you want me to Google that to you? Because I don't know.
Because I know some places in the Europe can just be nice, quiet. Some are just overcrowded, just nasty, fam.
Yes. According to this. Yeah.
According
Can
to
get
that,
overcrowded, yeah.
according to that, I still don't know them.
What, you're on like 8 in?
Yeah, I'm getting further and further away from the answer. To be fair, now I think about it. Tough one still. Tough one, mates. I'm not gonna give a simple answer. Is it Antalya?
No. I've never even heard that in my
It's
life.
in Turkey. Malta. Is it that? Oh no.
You got so Oh, I don't care. That was priceless. I'm gonna go back and do slow-mo on your reaction.
I really thought I had it then, you know.
I think you
Oh,
reached 10.
Halfway there, fam. Nowhere close to the answer.
No, it's not one.
There was no need for that still, I'll be honest. Europe as well. Wait.
Does Malta use euros?
I don't even know.
I don't
fam.
think they'll use euros, you know.
I don't even know, fam. Lisbon. Nah, I don't believe you.
No, it's actually Lisbon.
Actually. This guy was taking a piss.
How the fuck did you do it?
I don't know. I just guessed it. Bro.
You know, that's karma.
Hey.
For me saying that, that's instant karma. Nah.
Get slow-mo on that reaction. I actually guessed that as well, you know.
That's crazy.
Okay, there was no trickery in that. I genuinely didn't know. Like, I'll be honest. Genuinely.
Damn. You know what that reminds me of? When I was coming back from Cafe in a Machine playing I Spy.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, oh yeah, I got one. I Spy something with the dials. Oh. That was joke.
Oh, nah, I said that with
Yes.
confidence as well, you know. I remember that, yeah. Oh, that ain't even funny. I remember that still. Right. Tune of the weekend.
Tune of the week.
I don't have a tune, bro. I never have
I
a
never
tune.
have a tune.
I might just run a podcast, fam. That's my tune, fam. I was watching a video as well. I was watching a podcast. Oh, I know. I was watching a podcast earlier and it was like, she done 8 with 50 men in an hour. I'm quite scared of her, bro, I'll be honest.
She's shitting, okay?
I don't know, fam. I don't
Bro,
really
what the
know.
fuck?
Probably just falls out. She'd probably just be walking around when she needs a shit, bro. She's just shit, bro. She's like, oh, I need a shit. Oh, never mind. I'm hearing wind. I feel like that's rain, you know, again. I don't know.
Can't be raining.
Nah, it's 24 degrees out there.
Could never do
Nah,
that.
I wouldn't. I'm turning glasses off now. The smartness has gone. The all in these frames. I don't know, you know. I feel like I need to rerun an old 10. I feel like I
The
really
old
need to.
10?
Yeah.
Swear down.
Just doesn't want to work, does it? Ah, mate.
You go first.
Gonna have to, or I don't know though, fam. This is a tough one right now, guys. You're gonna have to bear with me, mates. You know what? I don't know. No, you know what? Nah, I don't have anything. You go first, bro.
Aww.
You go first, bro. I'm struggling right now. What, are you struggling as well?
Yeah.
If that's the case, I might have to take the iPad back if you're struggling too. I don't know. It's hard, man. I want to put these guys on right now, you get me? I want to put them all on.
Thing is, they have so many tunes. It's
Yeah,
like, which one?
I know when it... It's just about the tunes, fam.
Oh,
I've got a tune.
you got one?
Yeah.
No, I want to go corners then. Always a banger. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm changing my tune of the week.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, can I?
I don't think you're allowed, mate. Nah, go on. There's no rules. It's a free country, mate. I think I might have lost. I think I may have lost, guys. You see, I'm regretting the choice now.
I was addicted.
I'm not agreeing with this now.
I was addicted to. I was addicted in my youth. I was addicted to you. I was addicted to. I was a fiend. You know, some people never make it out, and some people never make it round. Fell into the bottom, tried to make it out. I barely made a sound. I had to change my life so I could change my way. Had to make a life so I could make a change. Someone told me once that I was all to blame. I still handed to her, but I never changed. I just left the party in the piggy bag. About a little old crow and bargain rap.
I'm confident now, guys.
Years till I was walking steady. I've just seen what is pulled up. But that's the difference in the facts of life and when you pass the night. I gotta answer.
I need my shades.
I think that's the devil sign, you know.
Chick is the top
You do like one like this.
double S drip,
So I do that
separate, sipping, and you know I came with it. She cute with the lips shut and tits like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra, nickel 9 gripper for all you jack rippers. The driver inside got a license to hit ya. Hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme licked up. We survive shit, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the money chop
Such a
in the
tune.
wide rim on a different way that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be now that you made it. The wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon.
Right then, guys.
Oh.
You wanna tell me who won that one then, G? You wanna tell me, G?
Nah, you won it.
I think I've won for the first time ever.
You won last week.
Did I?
Yeah.
I think I won for the second time, lads. I don't remember when last week. You know what? I'll
Yeah,
take
you
that
won.
one.
Also because I did just change. Like,
Yeah,
right
you
after
lost
seeing it.
instantly.
Yeah,
You lost
plus
instantly.
you won. Plus Anderson .Paak, bro. Can't go against Anderson.
I
.Paak.
personally say, and I want you like to argue me and come fight me. I really think he is the voice of the decade, the artist of the decade. The man can do it all: rap, sing, produce. He is the man for the job. If you need a man, if you are able to pay the man, call Anderson .Paak. You know, like them. I will tell you that. But again, thank you very much for watching today. That is the end of this podcast, episode 12, about CRISPR and genetically editing children. Wow, that is the way to put it, because that's exactly what it is, isn't it?
Basically.
I hope you like enjoyed. I really do, because that was an interesting one for us. A lot of information getting spread, but I hope you like took it on board, because we did. Again, if you're illiterate, ck.pod.
Right, that's all.
All the socials like a rainbow. Nice.
I never actually edit it like I run. That's
you
too
know.
long to do.
It's not there. It's not
But,
still.
yeah.
Just a placement thing. You know, like that. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Appreciate it. Any closing words, mate?
Don't edit your babies. I wouldn't say don't do that, but if you really want to, make it some cool shit, bro.
Yeah.
Don't make it lame. Like,
Give me some massive fangs. Make him have some
Yeah,
big
like-
canines, bro. Make it long for the child.
yeah.
If you're gonna do it, at least make it funny for you, or just don't do it. You get me? That's what I'm on. Just not doing it.
Yeah,
Simple as that.
And, yeah, keep doing pull-ups.
Yeah.
But yeah. Peace. Ah.
Nice.
Done.
Nice.